When a plague sweeps the globe, the human race is all but wiped out.
Yeah, in the aftermath, a few survivors struggle against extinction. So here's a peek as Earth abides.
This is a meal to you.
All the nutrients the body needs.
And none of the taste. I can guarantee you there's going to be some fishing in your future.
My dad and I used to spend Sundays at Pillar Point. More catching rays than fish, but I miss him.
I miss birds. It's too quiet now. Back at the other house, too. Just keep noticing the silence.
Okay, playing Emma in this post-apocalyptic limited series is an actress known for TV shows such as Ozark and Jessica Jones in the film Gray Matter. So please welcome Jessica Francis Dukes to Pixar More News. Great to see you.
Great to see you. Thank you for having me.
Okay, let's talk about this post-apocalyptic world, right?
Let's talk about
because
it.
These shows like this draw people in immediately. And what do you think it is about a post-apocalyptic world that makes people want to watch so much? Is it because they're just fearful it could actually happen?
You know, I'm obsessed with these type of shows and movies, and I think that the best case scenario and how to get through it is such a fascination to people. It's like, if it does happen, how do we do this? You know, and this show, it's so different from others in the post-apocalyptic world. It's truly about human nature and how we survive. And so you could truly learn a lot from this one.
Yeah, okay.
So the show is based on the novel of the same name, right?
Absolutely.
So when you do work like this, do you go and read the novel first, or do you like to kind of learn as you're working through the script?
Both.
Okay.
So while I work, I read whatever part of the novel that we're working on.
Oh, I see, I see.
You know, so I'll study, you know, whatever the writer has written in the book, and then I'll study the script at the same time. And then once we go to the next take, you know, next scene or next whatever, I stay right in the book where we are.
You stay in the moment, literally.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Absolutely.
All right, tell us about Emma and what her storyline is.
I love Emma so much. Emma is one of the last survivors on Earth. She is Mother Earth. She is this sort of survivor that is, she just, I don't know how to explain it. She's so multifaceted. She's so layered, and she's such a powerful woman. Like, she can hold a shotgun and hunt, and at the same time, you know, hold her children. And she's just so wonderful. But she has chosen to rebuild society with Ish.
Yeah, so I'm curious to know, through this whole experience of doing this, did you learn any skills that you think might help you survive if this should actually happen in real life?
Absolutely. Well, I learned how to use a gun. But, you know, I think it was more so finding the things that I already knew inside myself that I was like, oh, I'm actually good at this. You know, planting. How are we going to plant? How are we going to drill for water? How are we going to, you know, find mushrooms in the forest? What trees are certain medication and all types of stuff that I learned that I was like, okay, I can do this if I had to.
Do you know what the plague was? Can you tell us?
It's a virus. It's never explained exactly what virus it is, but the writer in 1949 wrote it right after, I think it was Spanish flu or something like that. So he was kind of going off of that, and for the longest time they were trying to get it made, and then right after 2020 they were like, oh, actually.
That's too far off.
It's not too far off.
So what was that like working on set, thinking like, what if this was reality?
You know, we questioned that every single day, and one of the things I love about my character is she has this ability to move through the loss. And one of the things that she does it with is love and hope, and, you know, trying to find more community, trying to find more survivors, and giving people a place to call home.
On the total opposite side of what you're working on, you're also on the Gilded Age.
I know, right?
Okay, so that's a period piece. With like crazy wardrobe and everything else. Like, you know, for you, what is it about that time period that you love?
You know, I'm obsessed with classics. I'm obsessed with Shakespeare and the Greeks and all of that. So to be able to go from Earth Abides, literally I wrapped on a Friday and went to Gilded Age on a Tuesday. And I was just like, I have no clue where I am. But I loved it so much, you know, and I just love the costumes. I
was just going to ask you about that.
Oh, they're epic. They're absolutely, after 12 hours in a corset, it's no longer that epic, but it feels so good. You feel so royal in it.
Does it feel like kind of like you are stepping back in time.
1000%. The entire team of that show is just brilliant. And I literally just wrapped myself last night. So being in this room that looks like it's the 1800s with everybody in beautiful gear, and even things down to like, oh, you can't touch someone, or you can't, you can't do, even if it's your family. And I keep on trying to touch Audra McDonald, and I'm like, I'm not supposed to, but I want to so bad. Yeah, so it's a wonderful, wonderful experience. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, wonderful. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me. It's so wonderful meeting you.
Yes, all 6 episodes of the limited series Earth Abides now available on MGM Plus in the U.S. and set to premiere in the U.K. this weekend. So good stuff. Thank you so much.
Thank you.